Alrighty guys, welcome to part 2 of my reaction to Fly By Night and Making Memories from Rush. Just listened to those songs all the way through, talked about them for just a little bit. If you want to see that video, that is part 1. Link is in the comments and the description. Let's start by talking about Fly By Night here for a little bit. Classic, catchy Rush song. I mean, just over 3 minutes, easy to listen to, has a very catchy chorus to it, cool melodies, cool grooves. And of course, an awesome guitar solo. I love the song. I mean, I know that there are people who love the Rush epics and the long songs. They love the prog. But I'm a guy, I tend to gravitate to things that are shorter, simpler. I don't know why. It's just something that you can listen to over and over again. And yes, certainly you can do that with the longer stuff as well. You sit down, you can listen to that song anytime. It's catchy, it's memorable, it gets stuck in your head. It has a simple sort of rock feel to it, but still has all the musicality and awesomeness that Rush has and that they're known for, minus, of course, the prog. But man, that guitar solo, I've heard later Rush stuff, and so I know Alex's guitar tone changes. I tend to be a fan more of, guitar tone with more of a mid-range, more of a softer attack. This tone is very bright and it's very sharp in, not harsh in a bad way, but the pick attacks and the vibrato, the tone brings all of those things out a lot more. So like I said, I'm more of a mid-range guitar tone type of guy, but I love this tone. It works. It works with the feel and it works with the flow. The songs it accentuates everything that's going on, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. And I've said it probably on 15 of my Rush videos by now, but of course, no lack of talent. I don't know how I overlooked Alex Lifeson for so long. I never overlooked him in a way of thinking he was a bad guitar player. I think I overlooked him in a way of not really my style of guitar playing. All styles and preferences aside, listening to it from like an objective, like just what is he doing on the instrument? It's awesome. All of the guys, I can't speak as much for Geddy Lee and Neil Peart because I'm not a drummer or a bass player. Man, what I'm hearing is just awesome. It's fun sitting here listening to this song because like I said in part 1, I've randomly at times throughout my life heard my mom start singing the chorus of this song. And I knew it was Rush and I knew it was a song, but I don't think I've ever heard it all the way through. And at 3 minutes long, I don't know why. But anyway, awesome stuff. Very, very cool song. Now, Making Memories, totally a different song. Started off acoustic guitar, drums built up a little bit, starts the song, and then it's cool. I think it's just a fun song. I was saying there, at that line about all these cities extending, I don't remember exactly what he said, extending warm welcome or invitation or something like that. And then, in the morning they're moving on. It's like, man, did these guys know how long they were going to do that? Like, did they, at the time, there's no way they had an idea that it was going to last decades and that cities were going to welcome them, and even more so than they would then. Like, they just got bigger. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy to think my parents, like, seeing Rush back in the day, and then my brother seeing them just not too long ago, 10 years ago maybe, something like that, seeing them at Red Rocks, just still being awesome. It's, man, like, how? How is that even possible? There's no way they could have had any idea how many memories they were going to make and how many cities they were going to see and all over the world and documentaries and crazy. The guitar solo on that song, though, awesome. Absolutely awesome. I loved the slide guitar. And that's when I started to think this feels like, kind of a southern rock. It's got that country feel to it. It's not heavy and it's not totally country. It's still rock, but then it's got these different elements and very different than some of their stuff up to this point. I like that. I like when bands do different things. Like, you get bands that are good at one thing and they overdo it and they never branch out and they never do something different. They never make you go, what? That's that band? But listening to this, it's like, oh man, that's cool. That's different. I like this a lot. Very fun stuff. Like I said, Making Memories is not a standout song for me. It's not something I'm going to be throwing on a playlist and always coming back to, but it is going to be one of those songs that if opportunity arises or if it shows up in a playlist, I'm going to listen to it and be like, oh man, this is cool. This has a fun groove to it. Good stuff. 2 more songs on this album, then we're on to the next one. I'm excited for it. We're going to wrap this album up this week. Yeah, it's been a little bit longer than anticipated. Been a little bit longer than I told you guys it would, but here we are. We're very close. Like I said in part 1, let me know what songs you are looking forward to on the next album. If you have not already, please subscribe, hit the little bell, let me know what you want to see. I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. Thank you so much for watching.